Hi YouTube, my name is Jay and I just want to talk about my goals today. I wrote down my goals and the script of this video on a piece of paper so I can be just a little bit more organized than my last video, but we'll see how it goes. I don't want it to be too scripted. I mean, you should always have a direction, but sometimes I feel like having a direction makes me feel, I don't know, nervous. Like I have to say things at a time, and when I just talk, and which makes me a little unorganized, but that's how it goes. But before I talk about my goals, I want to talk about where I'm at right now. Because the point of a goal is to improve, right? Improve on whatever you're doing. And so I want to talk about where I'm at right now and then where I want to be a year from now. Because if you read the title of this video, you obviously either are confused, like, what? That's a long ass title. Or you're like, I know what he's talking about. Or I know what the reference is. And if you don't know, it's a lyric from my girl, SZA, from No More Girl, from her Control album, At the Bridge, just to be more precise. I love this lyric. I love these lyrics, and every time I'm like down in the dumps or I'm feeling so crappy about myself, and I'm like, damn, like I'm just going through it right now, I sing these lyrics to myself. I'm just like, you know what, this time next year, I'm gonna be living so good, I won't remember no pain, or I won't remember how this feeling felt or whatever, And so, oh, I love SZA, and I love those lines, and something I live by. So that's kind of like the point of this video. I want to talk about where I'm at right now and where I want to be at in a year from now. It doesn't have to be drastic, but as long as there's some type of improvement, some type of improvement towards the goals that I want to go towards. And of course, goals are always gonna like change and all that stuff as well. But I feel like these goals that I'm gonna talk about today have always been like, been the same from like high school and all that stuff. And now I'm not in high school, I'm 26. I'm not 14 to 15 anymore. So that's 10, oh my god, 10 plus years. Ooh. Anyways, okay. So currently, job-wise, financially wise, I am currently working a part-time job and it pays above minimum wage. I'm not gonna tell you like the amount or anything like that just because I don't want to at the moment, but it's part-time, and I want to find at least another part-time job. I mean, I don't really want to find two part-time jobs because that's a lot of work. I did that for 2 months before and that was difficult. Like I was working 7 days a week and mentally I was just gone. Like it's either you want to be financially okay or sacrifice your mental health. So it's like one or the other. So, and I decided to do my mental health, but look where I am now. Here, like not in a good financial spot, I mean, the goal is always to find like a full-time job and see where that goes. Cause at least I have like, the weekend off or at least some days off instead of working 7 days a week. But at this point, I'm just like, find or do whatever you can to just move forward, so that I can just live the life that I kind of wanted, or at least move towards there, right? But yeah, so that's currently my job, financial situation at the moment. Right now, living situation wise, I do have roommates. My roommates are my bestie and her mans. So it's the three of us living in an apartment and all that. So shout out to them. What's up, y'all? But yeah, that's my current living and job situation right now. I think that's just the biggest thing for me right now, to just try to be somewhat financially stable, and obviously like the mental health part will kind of like come with it, I feel like, because in my last video too, like when you're just trying to be financially stable or you're just not feeling like it just weighs you down, and I don't want that to weigh me down. And obviously like every situation is always going to be some type of issue, some type of problem, right? And so I feel like once I'm finally there, I'm gonna face another challenge, face another issue. That's just how it is. I'm gonna figure it out from there. But right now, that's just me right now, and yeah. Okay, Perfect. So let's get to my goals. My lifelong goals that I've had since, again, high school. Number one, honestly, I feel like this is like everyone's goal, it's just to make that bread, get that income, and so just be able to financially support myself and support my family and just really be there for them in that financial aspect of it, right? We're kind of like, we're supposed to make money, we're supposed to find some way to be rich or some shit, or at least just be stable enough to live a life. I guess that's always the goal, right? But yeah, I don't want to go too into it because I don't want to feel like I'm like money hungry or anything like that. I mean, like everyone is, but it's like when you're talking about it, it just, I don't know, it just sounds weird. But yeah, I'm not that superficial, okay? To become a good or strong singer / musician. So I did go to school for music. I graduated in 2020 of May. And honestly, like that music education was just not good at that school. And I'm not gonna go into too much into it right now because I don't want to. Not right now at least, maybe sometime in the future. But I just didn't feel fulfilled basically. And sometimes I ask myself like, was I a bad student? And I'm like, no. I mean, yeah, I did party, I did go out with friends, when you're in college, it's a crazy time. When you're in college, it's just a crazy time because you have to, I'm working, full-time student, gotta be involved in clubs and extracurriculars and then your personal life, your friends and your family. There's just so much that is happening, and it's hard balancing all of that. So I always ask myself, was I a bad student? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyways, to become a good or strong musician, that's always been something that I've always wanted to be. If I didn't make it big or whatever, it was always like, well, at least I still know that I know how to sing, I know how the voice works, I know music theory and history, etc. And honestly, right now, the skills are not there. And I do want to go back to school for music and to go back for just to redo my education, music education. And I didn't get to do that last semester. I said that in my last video. I do want to go back in the fall, but I'm not sure how realistic that will be, especially because I just need to be, I don't know, somewhere else financially, like better. But we'll see how it goes. But that's always been back in my mind, right? To be able to be financially stable, to be able to support myself, my family, and also my career and all that stuff as well, And then the third one, I always think about this, I talk to myself a lot, I think a lot, my brain is always going, and I'm just trying to vocalize what goes on in my brain, so sometimes it doesn't make sense, and sometimes it does make sense, but my last one is just to give back or shine a light on my people, my culture. So, my ethnic background is Hmong, spelled Hmong, and so I've had, I think this will be for another video, just for what Hmong is and all that stuff as well. But basically, we're just a separate group of Asian people. We don't really have our own country or anything like that. But I do want to support the Hmong community a little bit more, and yeah. But yeah, those are my 3 goals. To be financially stable, to become a better musician / singer specifically, and to give back and give a shout out to the Hmong community and all that stuff as well. But yeah, so this is a song again. I'm gonna reference it in one more time. This time next year, I'll be living so good, I won't remember no pain. So thank you so much for watching my video till the end. I really do appreciate it. And I've never actually vocalized these goals before, and it's kind of crazy that I'm doing it on the internet for you guys, but it's a way for me to be accountable for myself. And maybe you also have goals that you want to pursue too, so maybe we can go on this journey together. But I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, again, before I go, I want to say these are lifelong goals, right? I'm not gonna accomplish all these 3 things within a year. It's gonna take the rest of my life or whatever, and yeah, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm very, very nervous. I'm putting myself out there, and it's just, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Positive thinking, and we got this. You know, let's go on this journey together. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye, YouTube.